In a shocking twist, considering recent decisions by the British authorities, they've actually put the British people first. So, literally within the last hour, Shemima Begum, the ISIS bride, has lost her appeal to become a British citizen once again. She's been denied entry back into the UK because she is still a national security risk, and this is a just decision on behalf of the British courts for once. And I mean with all sincerity when I say this, Shemima Begum is the only so-called grooming victim that the woke left and the Labour Party here in Britain have ever cared about. And even the BBC, to their shame, they tried to do their bit, I believe, in order to get her back into the country, to rub the right and the Conservatives' faces in it, just like Tony Blair and New Labour did in '97 by opening the floodgates to mass migration. The BBC spent thousands, probably hundreds of thousands of television licence payers' money on giving Shemima Begum her own podcast to state her case. How disgusting and how irresponsible is that? And it's a kick in the bollocks, isn't it, to the people who fund them. Now, I believe if Shemima Begum had won her appeal, got a British passport back and a citizenship, she would have posed a potential threat to innocent lives here. Who's to tell that she isn't a sleeper agent for ISIS who years, weeks, months, a matter of time down the line, she's settled in, she's got her social housing, she's doing great on benefits, and she's popped out more children for the cause, when she suddenly gets a signal somehow, an email, text message, phone call, that says, right, the time has come, go to whatever address, collect a suicide vest and walk into this certain bar, this football ground, this concert, this shopping mall. Who's to say that won't happen? Because after all, these people, they are fanatics. They're out to kill themselves and as many Westerners as they can take them with them. And if that would have happened, then the authorities would have been completely accountable for that. After all, this is the woman who, and she is a woman, by the way, and especially you stupid woke lefties listening to this, how come Greta Thunberg, when she was 15, you were urging everyone to listen to her? She was like the pillar of wisdom, and she could do no wrong. She knew exactly what she was talking about. And yet Shemima Begum at 15, she was easily influenced and had no control. She didn't know what she was doing. Well, that's bullshit, that's horseshit, and you know it is. Shemima Begum was the woman, after all, who witnessed beheadings, severed heads put into bins. She said herself it didn't faze her. She was a member of the female religious police, bullied ISIS wives and women around, pointed AK rifles at women who wore shoes that were too colourful, and she also helped to sew suicide vests onto willing participants or unwilling victims. So there is absolutely no way we could have this monster living amongst us here in Britain, as she is simply too much of a risk. So let her rot in that Syrian camp, whatever she is, and hopefully she can be deported somewhere where she can face justice for what she did. And there we go, that's my video. I hope you like. Good news for everyone. Bad news for terrorists and the left, but there we go. And until the next time, Roger Trout.